Thank you.
Okay, so why don't we jump in and cover our news stories? We've got a couple that are good and one that's horrible. Just giving you guys the 411 beforehand. So I thought that this was really interesting that they're saying that hearing tests and babies, newborn babies' response to a hearing test may be a really good predictor of which children might be on the autism spectrum. So I don't, I'm going to be honest that I don't pretend to understand exactly what they're, because there's a whole bunch of things about what it shows in the test. And, I'm not an expert. Nancy, I don't know if you totally get it, but.
Well, it's kind of complex, but I think you've got the gist of it, which is that newborns exhibit neurophysiological variation associated with autism spectrum disorder. So it has to do with the hearing of newborns.
This is why we're being cautious, you guys, because it has to do with the V negative latency. So I don't really get what that is, but they're able to look at a bunch of people's hearing tests, and they're able to pick out which kids later on ended up being diagnosed on the spectrum. So it might be a good predictor. Did I cut you off, Nancy?
No, you did not.
Okay, so this is coming to us from the Harvard Medical School in Boston. It's preliminary, but they did study 139,154 newborns and gave them the universal newborn hearing screening. And 321 of those kids later were diagnosed with autism. And they were able to go back and look and see that their hearing tests were markedly different.
Right.
So there we go. Now, what does that mean to the world? Imagine a world in which your child could, as a newborn, be checked and be flagged as someone who had the potential to be diagnosed with autism. And what would you do differently? And Nancy, if you had known when you first held Wyatt in your arms that he was someone who may later have the issues that he has had in regards to autism, would you have done anything different?
Absolutely.
I would have.
Earlier interventions all the way around.
Yep. Yeah. And, just think about I know for a lot of parents, and Nancy, chime in here if you feel this way too. I always say that the amount of time from when you first went, I think something's going on here, until you actually got to something that was helpful, that exact amount of time is the amount of guilt you carry in a backpack on your back.
Right.
And I think if we could empower parents to say, okay, your child doesn't have autism in this moment, but your child is at risk for autism. Here are the things that we would like you to be particularly mindful of. I think that could be massive, massive game changer.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.